What's up, everyone? Turn the music off. Let me show you something. Who did Trump just pick? Kash Patel. But who is he? What does he want? And what do you think of him? Trump allows him to go deodorant-less in the FBI, but not in the White House. Why? Vivek makes outlandish claim about gingers, and I'm offended. But what is his pedigree? Who is Kash Patel? We're gonna break it down. We're gonna tell you everything you need to know, and also allow the libtards to lose their mind regarding who this person is. I'm scared, you're scared. Great, we have another Indian guy in the White House. What is this, the new America? And a new sheriff is in town. A sheriff that locks up pastors. I'm just doing my job. Oh, great. Real nice. And Donald Trump meets with Justin Trudeau. For the first time in Justin Trudeau's life, he shows up in non-blackface. I'm surprised, and you should be too. Rosie O'Donnell makes huge confession. I get turned on by these Derek-O'Shea ripping off of me. And I'm gonna keep making these videos. Well, I want you to, boo. And Alyssa Milano scares the out of me by saying she might be leaving X. Why, babe? Why would you do that to me? And Cheryl Hines tells the world that I was the one that filmed this. Cheryl, we had an NDA. You promised not to tell anyone. And Jill Biden cuts the last remaining tree of North Carolina down. What is she thinking? She's sick in the head. I'm worried about her. She has slowly been losing her mind since her bugaboo did not become president. She's looking older and older by the second. Is she about to die? What's happening with Dr. Jill Biden? And so much more. We're gonna have a good time. But first, let's watch this video.
Thank you. Thank you. So kind of you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So kind of you.
She's hot.
Okay, let's go.
I appreciate you.
Let's go lick the world.
Trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say, it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
Suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all our
Folks stepping on them because it's black.
What's up, everyone? Big news coming out of Donald Trump. Big news for the FBI. What's up, Justin? What's up, Swill? What's up, Willie? How we feeling? How's everyone doing after Thanksgiving? First, we must embrace our newest guy to the White House, the FBI. If you know it, sing it. If you know. That song slaps. I freaking love that song so much. I could listen to that song all day. Oh, how's everyone doing after a lovely Thanksgiving? I'm having a great time. I'm ready to be back in the saddle. We're back in the saddle again. I had no idea what kind of treat I was in for tonight. I didn't even know either. I have Indian neighbors who are like, who's singing? Who's singing our anthem? I couldn't tell if I wanted to play that song or this song. This song also slaps. President Joe Biden has decided to issue a pardon for his son Hunter and announced Sunday night, according to a senior White House official. Direct note. I haven't seen any sources of that. I'm going to be watching that for Karina, though. That song doesn't slap as hard as this song does. This song is way better. We will get into Kash Patel and everything he has to offer us. When you get arrested by the FBI, they're going to force you to listen to this in interrogation. They're like, did you commit the crime? No, sir, I did not. Okay. I would like to call a lawyer. 5 more minutes. Are you sure you don't want to confess the crime? No, I don't want to confess the crime. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. I feel like I could listen to that song all night. Kash Patel promises to bring the curry noise. Let's go. Kash Patel, Donald Trump announces, saying this: I am proud to announce Kash Patel will serve as the next director of Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. Oh, they ain't ready. Kash is a brilliant lawyer, investigator, and an American first fighter who has spent his entire year exposing the corruption and defending justice and protecting the American people, which is something the FBI seems to not actually care about. Let's hit it again. Let's continue. He played a pivotal role in uncovering a Russia hoax, standing as an advocate of truth and accountability and the Constitution. Kash is an incredible job during my first term, where he served as Chief of Staff in the Department of Defense, Deputy Director of National Intelligence, and Senior Director for Counterterrorism at the National Security Council. So if anybody says on the left that this guy doesn't deserve to be here or has no credibility whatsoever, you're an idiot. You're not listening. The FBI will end the growing crime epidemic in America, dismantle the migrant criminal gangs, and stop evil scourge of human and drug trafficking across the border. So this is a very exciting thing. All the right people are mad and all the wrong right people are excited about this pick. But also, Trump allows Kash Patel to not have to wear deodorant as long as he's in the FBI office. Oh my. How dare you? How dare you make this? And then Vivek says, thank God Trump still hasn't picked a ginger, am I right? You know what?
Gingers have toes.
You hear that, Vivek? I'm not going to play your music anymore, bro. We're not going to have a laugh. Psych, we're playing it. Okay, and for those of you that don't know Kash Patel or his background, Kash Patel served as Chief of Staff at the Department of DOD and the Deputy Assistant to the President Trump. As the Chief of Staff at DOD, his responsibilities include implementing security no-fail mission with our 3 million plus employees operating $740 billion budget, $2 trillion in assets. Kash served as also the Deputy Director of Intelligence with 17 intelligence community agencies, Deputy Assistants of the President, National Security Council, National Security Advisor, Senior Counsel, House. The guy is fine. Okay. Trump is just going around picking his friends.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Friends with a decent resume. That being said, and let's see how some of these leftists are absolutely handling this news of Kash Patel. It's something that should be studied and we should all be excited about having. Take it away, and you would think you would be excited about this pick. How dare you?
Want to start off by talking to you, getting your reaction about President-elect Trump's decision to tap Kash Patel to lead the FBI. You just heard my conversation with Senator Haggerty. Do you know how you plan to vote on Patel's confirmation?
Oh, I will vote no, and I will.
Why would you vote no? How dare you vote no?
Organize not just my colleagues, but the American public to understand what's happening here. Donald Trump told the American public during the campaign that he was going to.
Chris Murphy says he's going to vote no. I think we should call him Senator Chris Murphy. I just came up with this idea right now. I think we should call him on the phone and ask him why he won't be voting for our man of the hour. Let's get Google Voice loaded up. We got to call him. I mean, if he's going to be a jerk about it, we need to call, leave a message. We need to call him right now. Let's call Senator Murphy.
Hi, you have reached the D.C. office of U.S. Senator Chris Murphy. We're sorry we cannot take your call, but if you leave your name, number, and home address, we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Chris Murphy. This is one of your constituents. Biggest fan, by the way. Love what you're doing in Connecticut and for the Connecticut people. That being said, I saw what you said on Meet the Press when you said you're not going to vote in Kash Patel because his only qualification is because he agrees with Donald Trump. Why is that? Are you afraid that you're going to hear this song forever? Don't be afraid of Kash Patel. He's going to bring the heat, baby. Come on, Senator Murphy. Don't be afraid of this. Can you feel the energy? I feel it in my bones. Just think, the FBI is going to come down the halls and be like, Chris Murphy, we need to have a word. That being said, listen to this. And you're going to love it.
Message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it,
I can play
4.
it? Let's hear it. Hi, Chris Murphy. This is one of your constituents. Biggest fan, by the way. Love what you're doing in Connecticut and for the Connecticut people. That being said, I saw what you said on Meet the Press when you said you're not going to vote in Kash Patel because his only qualification is because he agrees with Donald Trump. Why is that? Are you afraid that you're going to hear this song forever? Don't be afraid of Kash Patel. He's going to bring the heat,
can barely
baby.
hear it.
Come on, Senator Murphy. Don't be afraid of this. Can you feel the energy? I feel it in my bones. It sounds so bad. Just think, the FBI is...
To send this message, press pound or hang up.
Send it.
Your message.
Let's send it. We need to send it. I wondered, I couldn't, so I guess I can't pick this up. I mean, I pick it up and it sounds good to me. I think that's all that matters. So your voice really sounds, well, I was talking like this, Joshua. Hey, it's me. Derek also streams on Rumble. Yes, I do. Thank you so much. Thanks, Will. Appreciate you. I know Kash Patel, he sells me scratch tickets. Illegally bought scratch tickets. I know Kash Patel. He gives me discounts on cigarettes, singles. Apparently, Joe Biden is going to pardon Hunter. Toro, what's up? You're not the first person that said that. There's no new news. There's no real news about that, but I'm curious. You got to imagine that was coming down the pipe, right? I mean, if Joe Biden's on his F everything tour right now, he's going to be doing everything that is going to cause headlines because he doesn't care. He doesn't care. His party lost. The Republican red wave is in. His approval ratings are in the freaking gutter. Nobody likes him. Nobody even likes the Bidens. The Democrats don't even like the Bidens. So at that point, it's like, why don't you just do all the things that you know you would normally get in trouble for that you don't care about anymore? He's on his like, I'm about to die, I don't care about anything tour.
Turn the Department of Justice into a political operation, an arm of the White House, to destroy his political opponents, right? He said that the greatest threat to America is the enemy within. And who he said was the enemy within was us, was journalists, were his political opponents. Kash Patel's only qualification is because he agrees with Donald Trump that the Department of Justice should serve to punish, lock up, and intimidate Donald Trump's political opponents. And so the cost to the American public is pretty simple. The Department of Justice and the FBI is supposed to be there to go after drug traffickers, gun smugglers, to go after corrupt Wall Street financiers.
Yeah, like maybe you?
Instead, the Department of Justice is going to serve Donald Trump's political interests.
Oh my God.
That's what Kash Patel has said he could.
I love it. I like this is like a new thing for them. Donald Trump is putting people around him that are going to serve his interests. You're like, yeah, that's pretty much what those cabinet positions are for. That's how it works. When Biden puts in Pete Buttigieg, he's doing it with the sole reason that he's going to listen to him. He's not going to be like some kind of psychotic individual doing things that he doesn't want him to do. That's the whole point. But my favorite is MSNBC's take on this, because you know they're going to lose it. You know that like MSNBC is it doesn't matter who it is. It could literally, Donald Trump could literally hire Joy Reid to be the director of the FBI, and they would be like, oh my God, Joy Reid was a fascist this whole time. I'm not joking. I think she was secretly for Donald Trump. It's not a joke. All right, let's get this guy that's high off a rocker to tell us what to think.
To me, Kash Patel, and I don't say this lightly, is the most dangerous nominee that we've seen yet to our democracy. I mean,
I don't say this lightly. Look, when I say this pretty heavily. I would never say something lightly or fluffy or flavorful. It's going to be heavy, and it's going to be an all-you-can-eat buffet. Kash Patel is a threat to the bureaucracy. I mean, democracy. Jeez. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. This guy just got done surfing, and they're like, hey, can you come in and say something stupid about Donald Trump or anybody on the right? We would love for your take on it, being a white guy. Can you come in here?
You might think that having Pete Hegseth running the military is a greater level of danger because of his lack of experience, or Tulsi Gabbard at intelligence. But just as far as the threats to democracy that we were warning about before the election, and Kash Patel was a key player inside the Trump White House, pushing for and orchestrating the coup attempt in 2020. He was trying to completely...
It was a literal coup attempt. All those right-wingers forgot their guns at home. At the same time. Everyone knew it was a coup, except for no one knew it was a coup. They're afraid of jail. Oh, 100%. They're afraid. Seriously. That should be the new saying that everyone on the right says, that he is a threat to bureaucracy. You are a literal threat to bureaucracy. I can't even say it twice. Hooked on phonics didn't work for me. Thanks a lot, Hooked on Phonics. You freaking suck. Apparently, Joe Biden is set to issue pardon. It is true. Okay, you guys are all saying that?
Really take control of the Justice Department at the time. He was Trump's top lieutenant who was willing to do anything and advance any lie in service of his attempt to overturn that last election, to such a degree that there were many people that were Trump appointees in 2020 who were staying around and saying no, like standing in the breach and saying no, not Kash Patel.
Wait, you guys aren't joking. What? Joe Biden pardons his son, Hunter Biden. The decision, which first reported by NBC News, is a reversal for the president. What? I freaking love. Thank you, chat. This is why we do live together. President Joe Biden pardons his son, Hunter Biden, in a complete reversal. Who would have thought? Who would have thought the guy that said, F you, I'm putting Kamala Harris as the candidate and I'm endorsing her because the Democrat Party is pushing me out, of course he's going to pardon his son, Hunter Biden. You would be a fool to think otherwise. Joe Biden's a good guy. He isn't all about his family or his own fame or making his family richer. He's for the American people. Yeah, sure. The decision, which was first reported by NBC News, is a reversal for the president, who repeatedly said he would not use his authority to pardon his son to commute his sentence. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, Joe Biden, this is the first time he's ever lied. Not true. Joe Biden is a pathological liar. Of course he's going to lie about this. Joe Biden pardoned his son, Hunter, Sunday night, a reversal for the president, blah, 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 blah. Saying this, I believe in the justice system, but as I have wrestled with this, I also believe in raw politics has infected this process. Yeah, raw politics. Raw politics is the reason people went after Hunter Biden. Yeah, and Donald Trump and all his stuff is not raw politics. We're just trying to get down to the bottom of what's going on with Donald Trump, but this is different. What about 10% for the big guy, 100%? Why pardon now? Is Biden stepping down? He could. Love you, Big D. What a great way to unwind after a cold day of fishing. Hey, thanks so much. Hunter Biden is sentencing in a couple weeks. Well, he's already pardoned. At once, I made the decision this weekend. There was no sense in delaying it further. Yeah. Joe Biden made the decision just now. Yeah. After hot ideas being pushed back and forth between me and my family, we have decided to finally pardon Hunter. I'm gonna come. Yeah, we just came up with this. Not that we were planning to do this the whole time, especially if Kamala Harris loses. I hope Americans will understand why a father and a president would come to this decision. There you go. A little guilt trip from Joe Biden. I'm just a papa. I'm just a wee little papa. I gotta do this because it's my son. You would do the same thing. It's like, you're probably part of the reason why your son is in the mess that he's in. Let's just be 100% honest. I wish we could put you guys together. I hope Americans will understand. Hunter Biden is scheduled to be sentenced on December 12th, of course, for his conviction on federal gun charges, which was the stupidest charge in context of all the things he should be charged with. He also is said to be sentenced on December 16th for a separate criminal case in which he pleaded guilty to federal tax evasion charges in September. It's only the rich that does it. Oh, you mean like the Bidens? President, yeah. Hunter Biden didn't pay for his fair share. No, 100%. Joe just remembered that Hunter Biden was his son, says Chowder. 100%, dude. He's like, oh yeah. Don't I have a son? Don't I need to pardon this guy? The pardon is expected to cover both his gun charges conviction and his guilty plea. Duh. That's covering everything. If you're shocked by this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you that Joe Biden is a horrible human being and he will do anything and everything, not only for himself, but especially his family, to the point of getting them jobs they don't deserve to be in and them using his power to wield them into their own position. It's a mob thing. He gets it from Nancy Pelosi. Not a joke. No reasonable person who looks at the facts of Hunter's case can reach any conclusion that Hunter was singled out only because he was my son, and that is wrong, Biden said in his statement. There has been an effort to break Hunter, who has been 5.5 years sober, except for who left that cocaine at the White House? Who was the guy that left or woman that left the cocaine? Apparently it was a reporter who has been 5.5 years sober, even in the face of unrelenting attacks and selective prosecution. I'm trying to break Hunter. Oh, sorry. In trying to break Hunter, they've tried to break me. Oh my God. And trying to break Hunter, they've tried to break me. And there's no reason to believe it will stop here. Enough is enough. Oh God. paint the kettle black. These people are sick. These people are so sick. They go after you for the political nonsense. And then if it's ever in retribution, they're like, how could this be? How could this be? Can a president pardon family? Isn't that a conflict of interest? The president can do anything he wants. Yeah, president can pardon himself. It's crazy. It's psychotic. It's a big reason Donald Trump is doing okay. But that's just the reality of it. Should it be changed? You be the judge of that. It's one of those things like you don't talk about it because you want a stable country. And it's just kind of one of the things. He's not clean from hookers and maybe powder. Yeah, 100%. Hunter Biden, scot-free. All right, let's go back to
criminal prosecutions.
Let's go back to Kash Patel. And the reason why everyone on the left is absolutely angry at the idea of Kash Patel being in office. Biden pardoned a turkey, but I think it was just the dark meat. I like that.
Criminal prosecutions. Kash, I know you're probably going to be head of the CIA, but do you believe that you can deliver the goods on this in a pretty short order the first couple of months so we can get rolling on prosecutions?
Yes, we got the bench for it, Bannon, and you know those guys. I'm not going to go out there and say their names right now so the radical left-wing media can terrorize them. But, excuse me, the one thing we learned in the Trump administration the first go-around is we got to...
He's going to go after all this January 6th stuff. He's going to go after this deep state. I think this is one of these, like, moments in my life where I'm like, if he can't change anything in the deep state, we're freaked. We're screwed. It's over. It's over. If this guy can't go in and make a huge difference and clean stuff out, I don't know what to say. We're not in a democracy. We're not a republic. We're just run by some people.
Put in all America patriots top to bottom. And we got them for law enforcement. We got them for intel collection. We got them for offensive operations. We got them for DOD, CIA, everywhere. And the one thing we will do that they never will do is we will follow the facts and the law and go to courts of law and correct these justices and lawyers who have been prosecuting these cases based on politics and actually issuing them as lawfare. We will go out and find the conspirators, not just in government, but in the media. Yes, we're going to come after the people in the media who lied about American citizens, who helped Joe Biden rig presidential elections. We're going to come after you. Whether it's criminally or civilly, we'll figure that out. But yeah, we're putting you all on notice. And Steve, this is why they hate us. This is why we're tyrannical. This is why we're dictators, because we're actually going to use the Constitution to prosecute them for crimes they said we have always been guilty of, but never have.
Dude, I'm feeling it. I grew up with some Hindus. There's the heart surgeon, smartest people. I love Indians. Kash was released on the Epstein. Kash will release the Epstein list. I hope he does. I know he's said it a few times. I know he's publicly said it, but we'll see. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he can't get it done, if we can't have some lists, some P. Diddy's, some Epstein lists, if we can't know names, if these people can still get away with these things, then we're definitely screwed. Like, I don't know what to say. Diddy, Epstein, January 6th, all comes ahead at Ellen DeGeneres, and she knows it. Well, that's why she's in the UK. Kristen, I don't know if you saw that Ellen DeGeneres' house was just flooded in the UK. Welcome to the UK. Gunrunner, what's up, Greg? What's up, Gary? I feel like we need another break. The FBI is totally screwed. Kash Patel. I'm excited about Cashy. Let's get Cashy going. These are some of the big clips of Kash going around. I just want you guys to see it, and I'm seeing it with you. We're watching it together.
Who has Jeffrey Epstein's
here we go.
Black Book?
FBI.
But who? That is I mean, there's
that's under direct control of the
the FBI, is just like burning stuff right now. It's like, oh my God, Kash is coming in.
Who has Jeffrey Epstein's
Black Book?
Black Book.
FBI.
But who? That is I mean, there's
that's under direct control of the director of the FBI. Just like the manifesto from the Nashville school shooting of the Catholic school.
Yeah.
We still haven't seen that, right?
Right.
It's not the Nashville police or PD saying we don't want this out. The FBI airmailed into that operation and said this is not getting out. Because they do that because this is another government gangster operation.
Yes.
All these local law enforcement communities get funding from the DOJ and FBI for local programs.
Yes.
And if you don't cooperate, you're not getting your $1 million for this, and you're not
Bingo.
getting and that's a lot of money to these local districts.
Yes.
That's how they play the game. That's why you don't have a black book or the
So,
manifesto.
but the black book, it's not just sitting. I mean,
I get the idea that there's like a black book. that's like so freaky.
That's Hoover power times 10.
And to me, that's a thing I think President Trump should run on. On day one, roll out the black book.
Yes. Let's get the black book.
And not just that. On day one, roll out all of the text messaging communications we were told were deleted. On day one, play the rest of the video of the pipe bomber. On day, you need, one of the reforms I talk about in Government Gangsters is you need a central node to be continuously declassifying. This is another thing they do. They overclassify. And I'm telling you, as a former number 2 in the IC, they overclassify.
Number what?
50% of the stuff there to protect the deep state. Oh no, you can't see that. Nothing to see here. Gina was a master at it, of doing it.
Let's freaking go, dude.
We still haven't seen half of the Russiagate report that we wrote. Still under lock and key. On how
that stuff's so sketchy. Let's get RFK stuff out too. Let's get it all out.
The ICA was originally constructed. We put 10,000 man hours against John Brennan's team that did it. And we found out why they came up with their bogus conclusion. But we couldn't sell it to the world because we couldn't talk about it.
I hope that when he gets in there, he doesn't like see everything and go, oh no, we can't have any of this come out. It's just like, that's always my biggest fear with these black books or these books is that people will not allow stuff to come out because they see the potential harm and danger it could what could happen, which to those of us that aren't in power are like, let's rip the Band-Aid off. Let's like, if we got to start fresh, let's freaking start fresh because this ain't working. But I hope he doesn't see everything and go, yeah.
I'm gonna come.
We're keeping that.
And the government gangsters came in and
you better show me some aliens.
all of these things, there needs to be a continuing central power.
I love it. I mean, he goes off, and here's another clip that's just fantastic.
The biggest problem the FBI has come out of its intel shops. I'd break that component out of it. I'd shut down the FBI Hoover building on day one and reopen it the next day as a museum of the deep state. And I'd take the seventh...
Shut down the Hoover building and then reopen it as a museum of the deep state. This guy.
1,000 employees that work in that building and send them across America to chase down criminals. Go be cops. You're cops. Go be cops. Go chase down murderers and and drug dealers and violent offenders.
No, the FBI needs to go on the internet and look at people like me who are spreading disinformation. I would never spread disinformation. These are jokes. Okay? These are just fun jokies. These are fun jokes. These are jokes. He doesn't have to wear deodorant in the FBI office or in the or anywhere near Donald Trump.
What do you need 7,000 people there for? Same thing with DOJ. What are all these people doing here? Looking for the next...
I feel like that is the... If you could summarize how I feel about the government, is in that statement right there. What are all these people doing here? What is your job? What do you even do here? Like, I'm monitoring this guy that's monitoring somebody else. I don't know. Patel will not cave. They came after him big time. Yeah, that's why they're so freaked out. It's because they messed up. They went after him way too hard. And now he has, some vengeance. So, but I'm still hoping it's not one of these things that he sees something and he can't do
government
it.
Promotion. Looking for their next
I believe in him though. Let's go.
Government title. Looking for their parachute out of government. So
let's manifest him doing these things. Okay, let's manifest.
While you're bringing in the right people, you also have to shrink government. The biggest problem.
All right, there's that clip, and then there's always this one that goes around.
What you need to show is whether or not the FBI and government agents were using undercover operatives and informants on the day of January 6th. Because if you can show that,
yes,
you know they've been at. Hang on, but the paperwork shows having run informants. That's a 6-month buildup minimum, right? Minimum. It's not like they just dropped them into the Proud Boys and said, "Hey, go, don't disrupt, please." So once you prove that, then you defeat the insurrection narrative with the FBI's own documentation. Forget what the videotape shows.
Just for people who you can't see what's going on.
I'll say it now. Shout out to Rumble Chat. Kash Patel didn't kill himself.
In the room. The reason why Kash just said hang on or whatever is because I started smirking and rolling my eyes. And what I meant to convey with that is, come on, we know they were involved. No, look.
Yeah, we need to figure out how much they were involved, and that's like the biggest question that we should all have answered. How much did they push it? How much did they allow it to happen? How much did they just want it to happen? We'll get down to the bottom of that. Patel rocks. Patel freaking rocks. Let's get another one going on. Shout out to Patel. Okay, but there is some bad news, though. Donald Trump, when he goes one good guy, and then he goes after not so good sheriff, in my opinion. Trump, what are you thinking with this pick, man? Not a fan. Trump isn't perfect, okay? You're allowed to say these things without having TDS. Ugh! Not a huge fan of this guy. This guy, Chronister, sheriff out of Florida, is going to be leading the drugs investigations. Locked up a pastor at some point in his life for COVID restrictions, saying, "Yeah, I locked up a pastor during COVID, but I was just doing my job." Which actually might be perfect for Donald Trump because this guy is willing to do anything and everything. Donald Trump says, "I'm pleased to nominate Sheriff Chad Chronister for the Minister of Drug Enforcement Agency, the DEI. For over 32 years, Chad Chronister has served at Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and received countless commendations and awards for keeping his community safe. A proud graduate of the FBI Academy, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah." But not only that, he still has this old post up currently right now, announcing the arrest of Dr. Rodney Howard Brown, pastor at River at Tampa Bay Church, who intentionally and repeatedly disregarded state and local public health records orders, which put his congregation and our community in danger. Locking up a pastor for COVID restrictions. This is a no bueno for me. I'm not a big fan of this. Of course, Daily Wire is excited about that. President Trump announced Saturday evening that he has nominated Hillsborough County Chad Chronister. Blah, 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 blah. Chad Chronister. He's excited. You're excited. Some of the reviews. Will you be arrested? Will you be arresting more pastors? Shame on you. Church pastor arrested for violating county COVID-19 orders. I mean, let's just be honest. He's willing to do anything and everything he's told to do. So that might be okay. It's just as long as you're told to do this. But if you're willing to lock up a pastor during COVID, you're gross. You're gross in my book. No thanks. Not a fan of that. Ray Epps knows. Dude, where is Ray Epps? You think Ray Epps is just hanging out at home? He's becoming a live streamer. He's doing furry work. Ray Epps has gone full furry. No one knows where he is. He definitely has some kind of head thing on. On the iffy picks, I want to see the results. And I totally agree with that. You know, I'm not one of these psychopaths who think like, if you do one thing and I disagree with it, therefore the rest of your life, you're off my book. I'm not one of those like bipolar people who are just like, if you cross me one time in my life, I'm cutting you off forever. I'm never talking to you again. And I have the receipts. I have that stupid thing that I have every once in my life. Forgiveness. So we'll see what actually happens. We will call out anything that I see that I disagree with. But it's important to know that this person has this past. It's important to realize not every pick is going to be perfect too as well. Sometimes people get so excited about winning all the time that they forget not everything is going to be perfect, and that's okay too. But this is perfect. Justin Trudeau has already announced that he's changing the border policies due to tariffs. After meeting with President Trump, Canadian PM Justin Trudeau has promised to strengthen border security in a visible and muscular way, says Bloomberg. I pulled up the article right here. Canadian dines with Trump, who vows tariffs unless country stops migrants and drugs from entering the United States. Oh, you mean tariffs work? What the frick? Some of these leftists are absolutely insane. Do you understand if Donald Trump puts in tariffs that your stuff you're going to be purchasing is so expensive? You know what tariffs can also be used as? A bargaining chip? It's kind of a way to make other countries do what you want them to do. Mexico's already locking down their border even more, knowing that Donald Trump is coming. Justin Trudeau makes rare non-blackface showing at party with Trump and promises to bend the knee. Loser. Loser. Oh, I love that some of these leftists are going to have to eat their own words. Justin Trudeau promised Donald Trump that Canada would increase surveillance over the long undefended joint border. It's like, why does it take such obvious things for things to get done in government? It literally takes somebody not in government to go and fix these things. Just use your leverage. Pretend like America has big cojones. And then they'll listen to you. Hey, we don't want drugs or migrants coming across your border. And if you don't stop that with us, we're going to slap a tariff on your crap. And they're like, oh, we can't have that because our economy sucks anyways. It's only maple syrup and cheap beer and hockey. That's all we have. And they're like, okay, we'll get it fixed. Our bad. I heard Trump is going to reveal Trudeau's dad is Castro. Yeah. Wait, is his dad Castro? I want his dad to be Castro so bad, because then that means there are so many bad things about his mother. She's sick. She's disgusting. She's the worst. Shout out to tariffs actually working. I think I'm at the point now, I'm like, let's get rid of all income tax and just have either sales tax or tariffs. You know what I mean? Let's pay income tax. I hate. You need to get rid of a freaking IRS. And if I have to pay somebody to do my taxes for me, we shouldn't do them that way. Or if I need lawyers in order to skate by, that shouldn't be a thing. It should be easy. It should be like a piece of paper. Or just pay it at the register. I don't know. There's no perfect solutions. You're so stupid. All the Border Patrol agents who actually are on the border support Trump 100%. Of course they do. I mean, could you imagine your job is to protect the border and then the government's like, hey, you're not allowed to protect the border. And you're like, okay, then what am I doing here? Like, we don't know. You're kind of being used as political pawns so we can say that the border is secure and that people like you are working the border to keep it secure, even though we're telling you not to secure it. That's our government. Sales tax is fair. Like, I think I'm okay with that. You know, it'll make things more expensive, but then you won't spend as much money. And the people that have a lot of money, like the billionaires, will continue to spend as much money as they want, therefore pumping our government with taxes that they want. That seems like a win-win in my book. Like, it just seems so obvious. Hunter can now be brought in front of Congress and Senate with no Fifth Amendment. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if Republicans have the balls to do that. I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping something actually happens. All right, let's get into Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell reports to say, I saw the videos from the Ginger Derek O'Shea mocking me. It kind of turns me on. I'm gonna come. Therefore, I will continue my unhinged rants. You're sick. You're sick. I had no idea. Okay, let's listen to your newest one then. I'm excited about it. Let's get a zoom in. Oh, now that's a face I can get down with. She's angry. My eyes. My eyes.
Okay, hey, it's Friday all day. As my nana.
It's Friday all day. What are you working, food and beverage? I feel like I've worked with so many cooks who've said similar things.
Okay, hey, it's Friday all day.
Yeah.
As my nana would say.
I love
I like
nanas.
saying that. Some people say don't say that.
Yeah.
I'm hypersensitive at this point going, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should be more like this. Maybe I should answer that question. Maybe I should fight with that person.
Maybe you should just shut up and kiss me. Just shut up and kiss me already.
That person. Maybe I should defend myself.
It's Patton
You know,
Oswalt.
It's exhausting. It's exhausting. Since election night, it's been exhausting.
Yeah, it has. It's been exhausting watching your videos over and over again. I can't stop watching you. You get me going. Where did you get your glasses from, Boo? You're my first lesbian. Okay.
Really has.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, it's Friday all day.
And I look forward. She looks like Ben Franklin. I look forward to continuing our mission to walk Daily Wire. I look forward to continuing our mission to figure out. This is for lawyers, by the way. Okay, there we go. I love these unhinged rants. God. Who would have thought, honestly?
I'm gonna come.
Who would have thought that like so many of our major celebrities would just turn out to be such cringe people online? You know I'm cringe, okay? I know I bring the cringe to a 10. But our celebrities, they're annoying. That dude is coming unraveled. I know. You are nuts. And I like it. Why aren't you on The View, Rosie? Get back on The View. Get your ass on the.
I'm gonna come.
Get on The View. I like that she looks like Ben Franklin. She's like, I'll take the Franklins. Do you have the Frank? Dude, these glasses look like something out of National Treasure. If you just unscrew the corners on each side of the glasses, it unveils the Declaration of Independence. Wait, National Treasure. Wait, here's the National Treasure soundtrack. What I need to do. This is the worst. Nicolas Cage. I'm gonna steal Rosie O'Donnell's glasses off her face. And we're gonna finally get down to the bottom of what was happening with these people. Dad, no! Bring back the family, the Gates, exonerate the Gates. We're just treasure hunters doing our best. And Rosie O'Donnell has the secrets behind those eyes. Oh God, I love National Treasure. I only liked Harriet and the Spy and Harriet Tubman. Did not like her stand-up act. No, how could you? You can't be a man and say you liked her stand-up act. It's just fear. It's just the truth. And a video of themselves crying all the time. Just a man hater. She truly is. Did anybody recognize the song? National Treasure. Okay, I forgot where I was going with this show. Oh yeah, this. Speaking of this, Alyssa Milano has decided that she can no longer take X anymore, even though she said she's going to stay on and fight. Another celebrity has died on X. Died, I mean, no longer with us on X. No longer with us. Take us away, has been.
Do you think you'll stay on it? Yeah, because we can't cede that territory.
We can't cede the territory on X. We can't do it.
Do you think you'll stay on it? Yeah, because we can't cede that territory. It's like a turf war now.
A turf war. Oh my God, you're gonna see my back screen. You're gonna a turf war, and you already gave up.
That's how I look at it, and we can't. I can't.
No, it's not. It's not that. No. Oh no. God, every time she gets on the screen, all I can think about is one thing. Now that's a woman. Am I right? Guys, I'm right? That's what a real woman looks like? I've never been with a woman like you before.
Not that one you don't. There's other ones you can come and grab. Leave that to them, because that's what that is meant.
Okay, what is she talking about?
There's things that one, if you just go over and grab it, if you grab it, you touch it, you go over and you mold it, you make out with it, you kiss it, you do whatever you want with it. Not that one.
What is she talking about? Like, you could take this clip out of context, it would make absolutely no sense. Okay. Wait.
I can't.
Not that one you don't. There's other ones you can come and grab. Leave that to them, because that's what that is meant to be now. It's not meant to be any better.
But if
than
we're
what
not
we're seeing.
representing our side of the political discourse, aren't we just saying, you know what, you can have Twitter?
Do you think you'll stay on it?
Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Alyssa, come back. Come back to X. We miss you already. We freaking missed you.
Yeah, because we.
Imagine wanting this. Imagine wanting this when you could have that. You know what I mean, guys? Fellas in the chat. Imagine wanting this when you can have this. Hug me, boo. I love the view. The level of crazy in that room is off the charts. It truly is. It would be, honestly, if I could get in the room of the view, it would easily be the top 10 greatest things that's ever happened to me in my life. I would love every second of it. And they would love me on that show. We would have so much fun. We would just have fun. The Predator's grandmother. How dare you? How dare you? That's a full woman. That's a woman. That's 110% woman. Okay. I want some scissors. I wish I had scissors on me right now. I don't have any scissors. You guys are sick. I'm over here trying to put on a great show for you guys. And you guys are all worried about scissoring and real women. The show is not okay. These people. You know, the people you surround yourself around say a lot about you. Okay. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you people? Who allowed you to be here? Guys, also big news coming out of the pipe. RFK's wife, Cheryl Hines, thanks to Eric O'Shea for filming the nude scene with RFK Jr. Look, I literally told her not to tell anyone that that's what was happening. I said that. That was in the non-disclosure. I said, don't tell anyone that I'm the one filming this scene. Look, I was like this. And maybe I was peeking. But I still also can't believe this happened. What's happening? He's in the shower and she's launching a new product. You just can't make this stuff out, man.
Take a shower. I'm doing a video. No.
Yeah.
You've got to give me a second. I'm doing a video for Hines and Young. Okay, this is, honey, the 60% off. No, you can't take a shower.
I'm gonna come.
Oh my God. At least she's not selling her pussy juice. Oh my God. Kristen. What if she was? Come on down for some of RFK's booty juice. Just scooped out some myself right before you got in the shower. Get off me about it, okay? Look. I don't get that big of views on YouTube. I gotta do what I gotta do to make my money. Okay? And if it involves selling my soul to get to the top, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it 100-fold. You're sick. Why would you say that? Okay? Cheryl Hines is a beautiful woman. Okay? Haven't you seen Curb Your Enthusiasm? One of my favorite shows of all time. Look, if you're going to be put into position in Trump's cabinet, don't just go into position. Get your wife to start selling some stuff on the side. You need to make your money somehow. Now's the time. Grift off your own husband. If your husband's going to his beef tallow for soup, soap, 100%. Yeah, I saw him do the beef tallow with the turkey. I think that's like, honestly, I think I looked it up. Doing the beef tallow is amazing and incredible for fried turkey, but I'm pretty sure it's also one of the most dangerous ways you can do fried turkey. He was like doing it with like no shoes on. H+Y content interruption. Oh my God. It's so silly. We're just like jokingly, hey, $5 super chat. Thanks so much, Quantum. Means a lot to me.
Koch super chatted $10. Great show, brother.
Hey, it's $10 super chat. Great show. Thanks so much, Chris. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much, Quantum and Chris. Means a lot to me. You guys support this show. I just love how fake this is. Oops. Let me accidental. My sexy husband on TRT is behind me, showering. Oops. That being said, can you get out of the way? We're trying to look at daddy. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys. It means a lot to me. All right, I saved the best for last, I think. I think this is the best story. I saved the best for last is what I'm trying to say. I'm literally trying to tell you I'm saving the best for last. But first. Turn it off. Okay. Saving the best for last. Jill Biden is in hot water. She has been reportedly doing things behind the scenes in disgusting ways. She went to North Carolina not to thank the victims or work with the victims or helpfully help the victims. And there are still victims that are from Hurricane Helene that are living in tents currently now. Not a joke. That is a real thing happening. I have friends on the ground. It's real. Okay. But she takes the opportunity to go to North Carolina to do the impossible. And first off, this insane. Joe Biden, not only did we send McDonald's coupons and $500, but we promised to take the last tree standing in North Carolina after the hurricane. And we decided to dedicate this tree to the Ukraine. Oh my God, that is unbelievable. But she's in hot water.
Chatted $2.
Hey.
Turn it back on.
Thank you so much, Swill, for the $2 super chat. I missed to go by hot. Oh, play Hawk Tua? Okay, done. For the super chats and for the super chat only. Because of the super chat, we do super chat things a little differently here. You control me. Thank you so much for the super chats. Honestly, the song is so amazing. I don't even care. You can just see me rolling down. Thank you so much for the super chats. That was amazing. That felt good. I felt really good. Sounds like a dude having a baby. Joe Biden, the Omega Karen. She truly is the Omega Karen. Okay. $5 super chat. The mystery of why. Great Dan Starrick. Thank you so much on Rumble.
Foam super chatted $5. Thanks. What a great song.
Hey, another $5 super chat from Quantum. Thank you so much. Honestly, this song is amazing. It's like literally the best thing that's coming out of India. No joke. Not a joke. So Jill Biden is in hot, hot water for taking the last standing tree in North Carolina. And I don't take my word for it. Listen to this right here.
This beautiful Fraser fir was grown at the Cartner's Christmas tree farm, where the Cartner family has been growing trees for more than 60 years. And their farm is nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina.
Oh, hurricane?
A region that was recently devastated by Hurricane Helene. The Cartner family lost thousands of trees in the storm. But this one remained standing, and they named it Tremendous for the extraordinary hope that it represents.
That's right. You heard that right. The hurricane wiped out this entire tree farm in North Carolina, and what does the Bidens decide to do? Oh, we're gonna take it. And you know what? We're not paying for it, we're commandeering it. Okay? This is our land. This is eminent domain. We need this tree because things are not looking too brightly here. Not only did we send them the McDonald's coupons to North Carolina flood victims, but they also received $500. But we promised to take the last tree standing in North Carolina after the hurricane, and we dedicate this tree to the Ukraine, and we're sending them another $500 and $600 billion. Okay, Ukraine? North Carolina, you're Appalachian people. Just deal with it. God, we're sick of all your complaining. But my favorite is also where you go down the bottom, because ABC put out this post when it comes to Joe Biden as well. They even put at the top, this one remains standing. I'm like, do you realize the message that sends? And you just go to the top. Nothing symbolizes the Biden administration better than cutting down a tree that survived a disaster while people are living in tents. See, I didn't even know that's what I wrote. That is hilarious. That's right. Look, Jill Biden had to step over the dead bodies to get to the tree. Okay. We actually had to bulldoze those people out of the way. Ugh. Get those nasty things out of the way. Dr. Jill Biden is coming into town, and Dr. Jill Biden needs to take the last remaining Christmas tree in North Carolina. Oh my God, that's so sinister. We're gonna take the last remaining tree. You think you can have it? No chance. No chance. That tree is our tree, and you can't have it. That's our tree. Excuse me, North Carolina. Do you guys need toiletries or homes? No chance. But we will have your last Christmas tree ever. We care about you, North Carolina. We worry about your safety. But we definitely don't want you to have a Merry f***ing Christmas. The Bidens are here forever. We're not giving up our seat. It's Christmas at the Bidens always. Merry Christmas. Don't you love that, North Carolina? Very exciting. Democrats care. Alice Cooper. Beetleman. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, you're hungry, and here comes dinner. Feed 'em my Frankenstein.
First I'm gonna take your tree and then I'm gonna eat ya.
Alice Cooper. Wow. You are sick. You're sick. You're disgusting. Swooped in like the Grinch. She truly did. Just like went right in. We'll take that tree. Okay. Oh, did any family die during the hurricane? Oh, we heard it was bad down here. We're doing everything we can. I promise. But we do need a tree, and we can't find any other Christmas trees anywhere else. And the Bidens are really hungry.
Well, I need you. I'm just good looking. Except for Alice Cooper is Dr. Jill Biden.
Okay, all right, guys. Super fun show tonight. I just want to give a shout out to all the super chats. Let me just make sure I like all these super chats. Thank you, Quantum. Thank you so much for the super chat. Mystery of Why on Rumble. Thank you so much. Thank you, Swill, for the super chats. Thank you, Swill, for holding down the fort as always with the moderation. You guys are the best. Join the Telegram community. It's a great community. We have a lot of fun. If you guys don't mind dropping a like on this great video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks, Chris, for the super chats. My guy. You guys are awesome. Love this community. Love what's going on here. We're growing. We're doing great things. I want to see, are you fully stuffed? Yes or no? 56% of you are fully stuffed, and 44% of you didn't try hard enough. Look, guys, if you're gonna have Thanksgiving, I want you to eat. I want you to eat like it's the last Thanksgiving you'll ever have in your entire life. So if you feel like you didn't go hard enough this Thanksgiving, get back in the kitchen and get seconds and thirds. Go to town. Don't stop at today. Go crazy. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. Come hang out with us. And then later that night. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Drop a like on the stream if you don't mind.
And then I'm gonna eat ya. And then I'm gonna eat ya. Greasy fingers down your greasy